turn, you can't focus fire
Yeah,
because
that's kind
they're
of stupid.
cloaked at the start. It
But you
is
could
it
leave a
is
lot of
kind of
ships that auto fire that are nearby, and if he does uncloak, they'll slam him, and if he doesn't uncloak, they'll slam the next closest ship.
yeah.
So there's a strategy for dealing with Orions. But I mean, the whole ability of Orions to announce themselves by coming in stealth and to launch fighters, you have to reveal them to the enemy is stupid.
Yeah. I think like the Orion as a concept and the way it was designed, yeah, it's wonky. My biggest gripe with the Orion is the fact that it only costs 950 points. It costs the same amount as the fucking Ranger and the Janus. Like, come on. We all know which three of those ships is easily the best, so why do they all cost the same?
What do you
Come
think the
on.
Orion should cost?
Honestly, in terms of usefulness and how quote-unquote meta it is in Colonial v Colonial, I would put it 1100 with the Atlas, because it's about on par with how good the Atlas is. But then you would worry, well, should the Heracles really cost as much as it does? Because the Heracles is kind of a niche gunship, so 1250 is a little much. The problem with the point balancings is they were balanced around the camp.
Yeah.
The Ranger initially cost 1050 for the campaign, and they dropped it down to 950 for multiplayer balancing, and now it allows you to do fleets in campaign that you never should have been allowed to have that strong battle.
That's probably the biggest failure of having such a small dev team is they couldn't have separate stats
For multiplayer and single player, because that would have changed the game entirely. One team works on single player development, and one person works on multiplayer balancing. That would
That kind of
like
shit don't
most.
happen on six-person teams, though.
I know. That's why I'm saying that's one of the biggest places it suffered. Is yeah, there were a lot of things, actions they wanted to like do with the campaign, or like heck, that mission where you jump in and you get EMP mined by like 6 EMP mines is no longer a problem. Like, you used to be shut down for like 6 turns, you're shut down for like 2 now, because EMP mines got nerfed so hard because they were so good.
And if you do 5 EMP mines, EMP generators in the center of someone else's fleet, but not 6 or 7 or 8, you can actually do permanent damage. We discovered yesterday.
What?
If you do exactly 5 EMP gens in a fleet, they'll do permanent damage, and some of the ships will be knocked down to 8, and they have to repair to get back to full power, all subsystems. If you do 6 or 7 or 8, you damage your own ships, and you have to fix. You do permanent damage to your own ships. I ran an experiment. I almost ran it in the match against Ginger. Thank God it failed, and I went back to this normal fleet. I did 8 EMPs in the middle of someone else's fleet, 6 from up high from a couple of Genesis boosted, and 4 from the bottom. So that's 10. 4 from the bottom, and 2 from Valkyries and 2 from Orions. And literally, the Orions went down to 1 and had to be repaired to get them back up. That was just there's such a thing as too much EMP.
I can imagine.
But it did do permanent damage to the AI ships. The problem is it did so much permanent damage to my ships, I realized there was no way I was going to beat the AI.